Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to potentially the most important stream in the history of this channel. We're back. We're playing some City Skylines, nothing new there. We've got the Gherkin, which is amazing of an installment that was last stream. It will never, ever top what is going down today. And what's happening today can be simplified to 3 little words: giant rubber duck. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We've talked about it. We've alluded to it. We've hinted at it. We've teased it. And we're finally gonna get it. We've got the giant rubber duck. How's everyone doing this evening? Downpour, good to see ya. Binary, Uncle Elias, Team Noodle. How you guys all doing? Good to see ya. And let's not waste any time. Let's see where it is. I think it's under, is it transportation? Is it a boat, technically? Oh. I'm sorry, it's not giant rubber duck, it's big rubber duck. I misspoke. Let's take it again from the top, shall we? No, okay, I'm kidding. Bad Philosopher, how you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This is the greatest thing in the world. Where do we put it? I think we put him at the base of the fountain. Oh my god, can we turn him? Oh my god, we can turn him. Oh. This is the greatest day of my life. Can I name it? Oh, I can't name it. We can't name the duck. That's unfortunate. We can name him, it's just not official. Should we put him down here or should we put him at the top? Should we put him at the top? Let's see. Do you like up there better? I think I like him up there better. He's got a little more room to swim around, right? Oh my god. He's like the Walmart greeter of the city. This is the greatest thing. This is the greatest thing in the world. Oh, it actually bobs up and down. It's got a gentle bob to it. This is the entire stream, by the way. This is just it. We're just gonna sit here. We're gonna people watch, and we're gonna praise Quack. That's what we're gonna do. Is that his name, Quack? Hey, Sleep Rules. Is this a building? I think it's technically a transportation vehicle because it's under transportation, but it doesn't actually work as transportation, which is unfortunate. If it could swim around and, like, I guess if people could get on it like it was a ferry, that would be amazing. It's a duck art, yes. Well, that's it. That's the end of the stream, guys. Thanks for being here. We'll be back tomorrow. No, I guess we'll do some building as well, but that makes me so happy. And you know what else? I think we could actually put multiple if we wanted. Oh my god. I don't know why I love this so much. Oh my goodness. Can I just, like, build an army of ducks? Alright. I want them all. Alright, you guys can come up with a name for them. But it's sad that we can't officially name them. But that makes me happy. We got a little duck. And it's pretty nice in there, right? He actually has a little home. Popping up and down in the water. Gives these people something to look at on the bridge. I love it. I know, I really wish they moved around. I wish they just even if they just swam in a little circle, I think it would be fantastic. Alright, what are we doing? Where did we leave off? We're trying to become a capital city. We just became a grand city. We do have some solar energy now. And we have a lot of demand. Which is good, because we need a lot more people in order to get that next milestone. We don't have a tile. We only have the 5 that we've currently purchased. But we do have a lot of room out here for some more potential building. Quackimoto. Oh my goodness. You want a building downpour? But whenever you spot a building that you want, you just shout it out. We'll give you a building. Alright, let's do something a little less ridiculous. Let's put in some roads, and I guess we're building down here because that's where I've decided to start drawing some roads. We do have a little bit of space back here. So let's actually, let's fill in a little more housing. And a little more offices. You want a landfill named Downpour? We don't actually have any landfills, but we do have recycling plants. Will that be okay with you? Because we are trying to stay away from the filling up of the landfills, but we got a bunch of the recycling centers. And actually, do we have any incineration plants? I don't think we do. I think we're just all, we're all green. Hey, not the chosen one. Welcome to the stream. And how you doing, Bryson? Alright, let's name one of these guys. Here you go. This will be the Downpour Recycling Center. There you go. That's yours. That's your little spot in the city. Need more garbage? Yeah, I feel like I always need more garbage. But they're not complaining, which is good. This side certainly could use some bits of extra garbage. Actually, let's just put a little plant in there. I'll put one there as well. Just for the time being, to hold them over. They're out of the way, tucked in the corner of the city over there. And I think we'll actually change this to split. I kind of like the idea of this splitting. Something like that. Not terrible. Perhaps these should be one-ways as well. And actually, let's do that. Let's make these little bits. One way going that way, one way going that way, and that way. That can... Actually, no, that can stay 3. That way we have a turning lane for each direction. I'm doing pretty good, Bryson. We got the rubber duck. If you're just joining us, the first thing and the most important thing we did in the stream is we got the big old rubber duck. named Quackimoto. And he is now the protector of the city. He's tag teaming with Sunbird. Oh, I forgot about this. Forget about this intersection. Oh, and also, I meant to put this on my Twitter. I got too excited by by the duck, but I've altered some of the like follow alerts and raid alerts and all the alerts that pop up. I've altered them slightly to be a little more spooky. Not necessarily spooky, but a little more October-ish themed alerts. So, if those go off, don't be surprised. Alright, where are we going with this road? Because I really don't want this to be too organized out here. This is where I want it to start curving and not being an organized grid, right? We want a little sprawl going. So let's just break that up with a gigantic curve, right? Why not? It's the most spookiest time of the year. Yes, it is, Kyle. How you doing? Welcome. And this road, I don't know what... Why is that road going all the way to there? Why did I do that? There was a reason for that, I'm sure. Oh, and that was because we were messing with this to where it split where it was connecting, or it was coming in, and then we ended up pushing it just back further to there. And it looks like it's uneven, but it's actually the ground that's uneven, which is throwing me off. I don't like it. Let's see if we can fix it. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, that's so much better. Now we're looking like a proper intersection, right? Now grab that smoothing tool. And just make it look good. Perfect. And if we even wanted to, we could come in here and smooth these guys up. By disconnecting those, getting a smooth slope. Going from there to there with the lovely smoothing tool, which I highly suggest. If you don't use it, give it a try. It'll change your life. Not really, but it's pretty good. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then this train line, I may just change that to be straight through, rather than having that weird bend in the middle. Yeah, let's change that. Let's change that as well. Make that nice and smooth, so we'll come in once again with that smoothing tool and just smooth slope going all the way up. And we don't want another duck. I mean, I do want another duck, but I will control myself. And you're going to come right up to there. And then we'll do a nice smooth curve right up to there. And I think we can raise it as it's coming around this curve. I don't think it needs to be sunken all the way around like it was before. So there we go, nice smooth ramp going up. We'll find another duck, a better duck. We can re-quack him. Oh goodness. I'm liking that. How are our public transportation methods as well? We've got 340 people using our metro. About 900, over 900, almost 1,000 people using our train line, including tourists, which is excellent. We actually have about 100 people using those monorails, which, if you weren't here last stream or forgot, we put in the gherkin and we threw in that monorail track going all the way around it. And you know what, just for the heck of it, let's go on a little ride on the monorail. Oh, there's the gherkin. It really is a perfect central piece to this little area that we made over here. And then with all the trees, I love it. Hey, Mithriac. Yes, your monorails are doing their job. And oh man, that is pretty cool, going through all the buildings up to the train station. Our massive train station. Oh, actually, this doesn't go to the train station. This goes all the way, that's right. This goes all the way across the river and right up to our football stadium. So it's quite a long monorail ride. But kind of a nice one, right? Kind of calming, kind of relaxing. Nice leisurely ride through town. Oh, and you got some trains on your right. Some trains passing underneath. That's really cool. It does stop at the train station, Graceful, but it stops here and then goes all the way back to the train station. So it makes one big loop between the stadium, the train station, and our nature reserve. Right up to the stadium, look at that. If I could, I would put the stop inside the stadium. Have it go right up into it. Like a Disney hotel. Alright, we'll take it back. We gotta go back, right? One track at a time, yes. Oh, that seemed like a dangerous corner. Oh, and there's Sunbird in the sky. With an Anarchy mod. Yeah, you could just theoretically move the track into the stadium building. But it'd be really cool if you could see it. Like, you could see it, like, work its way into the stadium, a little platform inside the stadium. That would be really, really cool. Yeah, so there is a stop right about here. Yeah, I think that's it right there. You can see it. But it doesn't connect right here because we're forcing all these monorails. If you take the monorail, you're gonna see the gherkin. It's just how the monorails are set up. There it is. Look how beautiful that is. That's an awesome view. So you go up to the gherkin, you go around the loop, and then you get off and go towards the trains. Because it actually used to connect up to our train station off to the left over here, but we realized it was kind of pointless because people were just taking the train to that train station. Instead it goes over the road. And then up to the station. There it is. And there's all the lovely people using that station down there. And a couple people on the tracks. That looks terrifying. Just the tracks ending all of a sudden, right? But hey, it's working. And look at all the people down here. Wow. That is incredible. Noodle station? You want a noodle station? Oh, well, this is Mithriax. Are they all named after you, Mithriac? You could have a train station named after you, Noodle. Oh, unless you want another monorail station. Hey, Furluno. And Yunji, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, the big station, that's yours. Noodle Junction, how could I forget? How could I forget Noodle Junction? It's the grandest junction in the entire city. And these guys are all filled up already. I love it. I love it, I love it. Let's put... Do we want to put more residential here? I don't know if we do. I feel like we could. I feel like we could get away with it. But we're just going to have to put some trees down. Alright, put some trees back here. Between the monorail and the houses. Hey, DJ. Get them in there, but not too close to the monorail because we don't want to have that same issue we had with our trains last time. Where they were clipping through, smashing the front of the trains. And also adds a little more greenery to our nature reserve, right? Just have it sort of hide our little electrical connector. Get some more trees going down there. And actually, I want this all to just be trees. Just all on the entranceway here. Just have that all be trees. And I feel like we also need to do something in the middle bit there, right? The monorail system's named after you. Gotcha. Gotcha, Mithriac. Well, unfortunately, we can't name the track in-game. But we'll know. I made you want to use monorails more than metros now. They are cool. They are cool to see. Which is one of the reasons why I like doing trains a lot. Even though I'm terrible at organizing or figuring out how trains work. It's neat to see your work, right? Like how I love watching people walk around. We could put, underground tunnels for our walkways, but I like going with the bridges just because it allows us to see all the action in the city, right? Oh, I'm loving that. Absolutely loving that. Let's get a couple bright green trees in here. Not too many, but just a touch of a brighter green. Hey, Canuck. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening? Let's get those filling in there. Down by the houses. And then some oak trees as well. A little closer to the houses. But also get those different shades of green in there. Sort of between the houses, right? Have them be the little border between property lines. You can fill in these little spots too, right? Oh, Oh, and did I leave that open for a purpose? I think I was going to put a pathway there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just love that. It really brings the neighborhood together, I feel like.
Hello, hello.
Trash Panda, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, the duck. Oh yeah, we'll show the duck. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna be going back to that duck a lot. No alert came up? Where's my alerts? Oh, that's because I don't have my alerts on. I'm a fool. There we go. Now they should come up. We'll get that again. Potentially. Unless my alerts are broken. Maybe my alerts are broken. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if something else happens. I heard it. I just didn't see it, I guess. Hey, Mr. Shirt and Pants. How you doing? Exclamation mark duck. Oh my goodness. I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? How could I have missed that prime opportunity? Alright, that looks pretty good. Now, let's go check out that duck. Where is he? So if you wander along the beaches of Zandstrum, you'll find yourself eventually face to face with the newest protector of the city. It just makes me so happy. Hey, 4x4. I love it. I love it so much. He's just in there. He's watching. He's watching the citizens as they cross the bridge. Rename the city to Trollstrom. He doesn't move around, unfortunately, but he does bob up and down slightly, right? It's just bobbing. Just doing duck things, you know. The all-seeing eye, yes. He sees everything. Is your house rebuilt? Did it burn down? What happened to your house? Wasn't your house over here? I think it was one of these guys. Let's see if we can find it. No, I think we've lost it. No? I don't know what happened to a 4x4. Or was it down in the farms? I thought it was in the lumber mill. Oh, there it is. 4x4 for Life Industries. There you go. Looking good. Right by the duck. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? We need more residential. We just need a lot of it. Let's do a little bit of more work in here. And actually, this might be a nice area for some parks. They do fit. We actually could even fit 2 if we wanted. Want to do something like that? I don't hate it. Looks like a nice big park, right? Maybe we'll come in with the movement mod, just put it a little bit more in the corner over there. And then let's also come in with a very tiny section of dirt path and just have that connect that up. Even though it doesn't really make that big of a difference. There we go. That looks good. Oh, there we go. Oh, and could we even? Could we even? Oh, we can't because there's a pathway there. That makes sense. Oh, I know. I know. We're going to grab a prop. That's the wrong props. All the way down here. Here we go. Yes, right in the middle of the park. It is perfect. Download a mod with markers for your homes? I didn't know that was a thing. Like a little... Would it be like the little warning symbols essentially, but just icons for GPS location essentially? The Gherkin Tinder Forest, the Rubber Duck, the Bloated Mistake. The Bloated Mistake isn't too bad. Let's be honest. That's not a terrible intersection. The Mallard District, however, is now very fitting because we have a giant duck. All right, so it's all coming together. Still having those commercial issues, which is sad to see. Not enough goods to sell, and I don't know. Oh my goodness. Every time with this flower park, do we not have any fire coverage over here? We've got a little bit of ground coverage. Do we have any air support? We do, but apparently it takes them a long time to get here. So perhaps getting a helicopter depot out this way wouldn't be a bad thing. Let's grab a little bit of small road. Let's just have that going like so. So we can put a lovely fire station in. Oh, I may also flatten this up a little bit or smooth it. I think we'll just smooth it. I think that should be fine. Yeah, and it is by our disaster center, so it does kind of fit with the area, right? And it doesn't really need road access because it is helicopters. Nope, that's not what we wanted. Just do a little road like that, I suppose. Maybe even coming down the other side. Just box it in a little bit. Yeah, because that way we can flatten it out a little bit. Hey, there we go, the alert. The alert worked that time. Mason White, thank you very much for the follow. Got a little spooky ghost now. Oh, is this the marker mod? Citizen Tracker? Oh, that's cool. You can toggle it like on and off. I might have to get that. Especially since we're naming everyone's house. Mason White, thank you very much for the host. Okay, yeah, we'll smooth this out, and also let's just put the smallest little curves right into there. And maybe even raise this up to be the level of that. Looking good? I'd say it's looking good. Now, a little bit of smoothing. Perfect. And the reason I've sort of recessed it into the spaces, now we can actually get some buildings along the outside. Unfortunately, the zoning of the small road does take away from the 3 blocks we would have had. So maybe I'm actually going to bump it back a little bit further. I didn't take that into account. That's my one gripe about the smaller roads. I love them. I love how they look. I love the variety they give you, but I just hate the fact that even if you line up nice and perpendicular, even if you have it on the grid, it ruins the zoning, right? It ruins the zoning at the corners. It's just awful. It's an OCD nightmare. So instead of going on the grid there, I don't know if we'd be able to get away with it there. Just because the building still needs to fit in. Oh, it will. Perfect. Can't go underground. This is also true. They can't go underground. I also don't think they can be raised. Nope. Can't be raised or lowered. You can raise and lower the dirt bridge, which are essentially the same thing as the small roads, which makes me feel like these shouldn't mess up the zoning, because the dirt road doesn't mess up the zoning. So why does that mess up the zoning, right? Maybe these are a little wider. Not really. The dirt around this is the same width as that, so I don't know. Just one of those bugaboos that I have. But we can always work around it. Okay, so this is no longer going to go all the way around. Totally fine. Didn't need to in the first place. We just did it because we could. And now, over on here, we have 3 deep buildings. And actually, if we came in with a bit of pathway in here, we might be able to sneak all 4. No, still just 3. Oh, actually, hold on. If we do that, takes away the zoning from the small road. If we upgrade this road, oh, there you go, you see? That zoning fills back in, which is fantastic. So let's do that properly. Let's get a bit of pathway starting there, coming all the way down. And we'll do that side as well. Get that nice zoning for all of that. Perfect. And just squeeze those in so you don't even really notice they're there. It's just a large sidewalk. It's a small road and a large sidewalk. We'll have that go to there. And you know what? Just because we can, Let's bring this all the way around, shall we? All the way down to the actual road. So just pull that in a little tiny bit, and there we go. Nice and smooth the whole way, leaving us a little more room for some office buildings. And I think I'm actually going to leave that space open. I might put some more trees in there, now that we have something to protect them, right? We still do have a lot of empty space here that we aren't really doing much with. We could put a little more housing in. And here as well, I feel like this area has gone untouched for so long. And part of the reason behind that was actually because I considered at one point putting a zoo here on this curve, which I liked the idea of, but then we came up with the idea of putting the zoo across from the nature reserve. And I do like that better. Because I think that'll look cool. And we could also do some, bridges going across. And can you actually have one park be two different styles? Is that a thing? I don't know if I've ever tried that. So we have our park, right? We have our park district. The big Canuck Wild Park. And it's nature reserve, but if we put... No, we can't. Already has a main gate. But could we do a side gate? No, that's not a side gate. That's just a small main gate. Okay, so you can't mix parks, but I think you can put in assets. It's just we don't have the zoo ones unlocked yet. So it would have to be a separate park location, technically. But it would be really cool to have them connect via some walkways, right? I think that would look really, really neat. Just coming right across here. Nice big old footbridge. Let's also come in here, because I did say I wanted some trees. Going around all these rocks. Some big trees as well. Lots and lots of trees. Because it's all about nature out here. Grab some oak trees just to fill in the little gaps. And that is excellent. Finally starting to come together, that entranceway, because it was looking a little bare for a while, right? Didn't have much going for it. I also need to fix the highway. The highway coming down to here could be a little nicer. And also, we purposely made this to where the only way you could get to it was from the highway. But I may put a connection here now. Just a normal road connection going into there. I don't think that would be the end of the world. Right? Could even have it coming from down here as well. Linking up, going to there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Also, how's our triple roundabout doing? We do have some people using it. We do actually have people using it. They're probably really confused as to what the heck they're doing. Oh, there he goes. Using that outside lane. Okay. Okay. Got some people at the gherkin. Hey, Soxley. We do have the big pickle. For sure. It goes with our big rubber duck. Let's just get that going straight down to there for now. Oh, gonna have to move a couple little posts. But that's okay. Oh, that's not the post. Although, that actually might be a little easier. Just move the entire curve. Make it a little smoother as well. And then that can come straight down to there. And I do think there's going to be quite a significant curve to this. Because again, we're getting more towards the outskirts of the city. That's where we want those curves to be living. Even this right here, this T-junction. I think we might make that a little more curvy as well. As we approach the hills, the hillsides. And then that can feed right into there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Yeah, and then these highways can maybe change, or at least change the slopes. I think the slopes are the only thing really bugging me. Just make them a little smoother. They don't need to be ramping up that fast. There we go. Now we're looking good. And we're going to do a little bit of lane management. To where obviously you guys are coming into here and you guys are only going that way. You guys can go straight or to there and to there. But then all along this way, you guys have to actually stay in your dedicated lane. And then here, you guys have to go that way. Just so we can see them using those different lanes a little bit. Oh, come on, little curve. There you go. Looking nice and smooth. All thanks to that snapping of the Move It mod. I actually really like that. So this way, any car that wants to go off here, which I'm assuming is not a lot because they're coming from here if they wanted to go into this area, they'd probably just take the smaller road, but they're going to be forced to stay in that left-hand lane all the way from this intersection. So it just gives them a little more usage for the lanes. Also, let's take off all of the parking. What are the people doing here? There's like cars spawning. They're just people walking. Oh, it's people coming from the park probably. Because this is technically a park. Our little archway that we have here. And now we actually have a lot of people walking here. Hey, Losk. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, let's get a little elevated path going for these guys. Let's go with a nicer path. Gonna start it down here. Oh, I'd like to start it there. Maybe we'll start it down here. That's not what I said. That's not what I said to do, game. That's fine. Get a little bit of that. Going right into there. Put a nice little curve to it. Beautiful. Looking good. Let's cut that a little shorter so we can go up and over. Doesn't need to be that tall though. Just tall enough to get over the highway. And again with that snapping tool. Just try to make it line up a little better. There we go. And get the world's tiniest little curve. Just to make that look good. Just drag it out a little bit and see if we can get that to snap. Oh, I guess it's always going to have the little intersection because it's a bridge. That's right. Totally fine. And we also get a little trash can there. Perfect. Oh, and look at that. We're working on the park. And just like that, it gets upgraded. Canuck Wild Park is now a level 4 nature reserve. It's got fishing cabins and it's got hunting cabins. Rip animal life in the nature reserve, but maybe they throw the fish back, right? Hey, Thumper, how you doing? So we'll have to get some of those guys in so we can get this park bumping to level 5. This is only just going to go right to there, which doesn't seem like it's doing a lot, because obviously they could just be walking down the road, but what I'm going to do is take away the option for them to cross here, because it technically is a highway junction, right? Those are highway roads, so that way they can still get over there via the footbridge, but it's just going to be a little safer. They don't have to cross the street. Don't have to worry about cars zooming by. And there they go, up and over. Hunting near the duck? No, the duck is far away. The duck is safe. Needs a cable car. Down just a little bit. Still a little dangerous, I feel. I feel like the fence should be a little taller here, potentially. Could I actually put a fence? We do have the larger fences now. Wherever they are. There's fences. Our large industrial fences. But I don't know if we put them there. Not quite tall enough. And we can't raise them. Because I feel like there would be some sort of barrier between the highway and this pathway. It's kind of my only complaint. We could bring the pathway actually down. Oh yeah, let's do that. Rather than it being raised as a bridge. just get that going right in there. Put a little curve to it. A little wiggle back and forth. And actually, let's have this go. Let's get a little wild with it. Go underneath the monorails for no apparent reason. But it makes me happy. Oh, that doesn't make me happy. The industrial fences are not part of the DLC Thumper. I actually got those off the workshop. They were a bundle though. It was like industrial fence bundle number 2 or whatever. But if you just search like industrial fences, I'm sure you can find it. Here we go. Looking good. Looking relatively good. Depending on your definition of good. There we go. Curved path looks nice, but wouldn't be happy if it was part of your daily commute. Well, unless you work at the nature reserve, I don't think it would really be part of your daily commute. And if it was, if you did work at the nature reserve, you'd probably enjoy the walk, right? You'd probably enjoy a little nature. Nope. Let's get you a little closer. I'm actually bringing that right to the corner. Beautiful. Lazy people are gonna have a straight path. Yeah, we'll give them the expressway path, which is just a people mover. And then there's the curvy path. How to make this neighborhood? Just drew it out. If you're talking about this little guy specifically, it was actually pretty easy. We started with, I think, the inner curve. I just did a little curve coming down here, and then sort of followed it along down this way as well. And then just started zoning it up. Put a couple pathways in. We actually have a dirt road that this small little road turns into, and that becomes a little beach property down here, which actually could use a touch of terraforming, if I do say so myself. Out here by Noodle's house. Don't you have a house out here, Noodle? Or was that Foxpaws? I think that was Foxpaws. Or no. Oh, there was a great fire. No one has a house out here now. Who wants a house out here? Noodle, would you like a beach house? Since I've said you had a beach house. Noodle can't afford that house. Alright, we'll give you this one a little elevated. More? No. The Noodle. The Noodle residence. There you go. It's a nice little shack. Got a good view. Looks pretty good. Alright, let's come down in here. Let's just grab that and look at all these people using this pathway. Gotta love it. Oh, and there's a car. You're not supposed to be out here, car. That's for people. And again, just a few more trees. And actually, let's put some of those fences in, because I think, at least to me, it seems a little realistic. That there would be some sort of industrial fence along the underpass, sort of, so people don't wander under there, right? I would say that's not too terribly far-fetched. Name the citizen living in the Noodle's house Mr. Noodle. I don't think the names of citizens stick, unfortunately. I think they sort of just get randomly generated every time they walk out of the house. I could be wrong, though. Oh yeah, I love that. That's just a nice little touch. Keeping the citizens safe, right? So they don't wander where they're not supposed to be wandering. Meddling in things they ought not be meddling in, right? So just in case they wander off that path. And we could even double down on the fences. If we wanted to, and we could put a nature reserve path or nature reserve fence going along the pathway. Oh, if the pathway can stay, we can keep the pathway. And this fence isn't necessarily in there for function. This is more of a style path, or a style fence. I keep saying path. Like, this is the first warning fence. You know how, like, how at zoos, there's like the cheap wooden fence, and it's like, hey, don't climb into the lion's den. And then beyond that fence is like a legit steel fence with like barbed wire and signs saying, seriously, you've gone too far. You should turn around or you're gonna be tiger food. This is the first fence. This is the warning fence. Sort of roughly draw it in there. Get the basic curves, the basic shapes. Just a little bit by a little bit. And go right up to there. Now we can come in with the moving mod and put it exactly where we want it. Get those curves exactly where we want them. Just sort of want it right on the edge of that dirt line. I'll keep the simulation going while we do this. No need to hold the citizens up. Don't go under the highway or you'll get mauled by tigers. Exactly. That is the message I'm trying to get across here. I'm glad you guys understand. Marind, thank you very much for the 25 bits. How you doing? Just need the tigers. Yep, that's why we got to put the zoo in. So we can get all those wildlife creatures in. And Thumper, thank you very much for the biddies as well. Let's see if we can make this. Might need another node point. Yeah, just another extra little guy. That way we can put a nice bend to it. Have this bend in that way a little bit. And then that can bend a little outwards. And that is absolutely perfect. Oh, what happened right here? Oh, I've done messed up something. We have a hitch in the fence. How did I do that? Is it because of the way I drew it? Potential? I drew one section going in one direction, one section going the other. I think that is the culprit. There we go. Just get it going right along that nice smooth curve. And all the way up to the walkway. Perfect. And you guys, I don't know where you're walking. But let's find someone that's going down this pathway. Oh, actually, a lot of them are coming down this way. They're taking the shortcut. They are lazy. Alright. You're our winner. Thomas. Let's go for a walk, Thomas. Do I ever play Rainbow Six Siege? I have played it. I haven't played it in a while. Actually, I played it... Last time I played it was probably like a month ago. But I don't play it very often. Before that, it was like a few months before I played it. Oh, this is pretty cool. The monorail going by. And yeah, I love that wooden fence. Totally don't need it. But I feel like it just adds a little character. Especially as you're approaching the nature reserve. And that was a pretty quick walk. That wasn't too bad to get to the park. Let's see. Oh, he is actually going to the nature park. We gotta stay with him now. Thomas the Tank Engine. The old people in this city, they're, you know, they get their walking in. They love walking. Look at this guy. Not quite as fast as us. That's alright. Oh, we're going to the park. We're going up. Oh, actually, are we going to the metro station? Or the monorail station? Interesting. He wasn't going to the park. He was going to the monorail station. Where are you going, Thomas? Where'd you go? Thomas. Thomas. We lost Thomas. Oh, there he is. He's going... Oh, he's going to school. He's a high schooler. He's going out here. He's taking the monorail to school? This cool kid. So he walked from his house, which was in here, in the Sunnyside Heights. He walked to the monorail. He's taking the monorail around the Gherkin, all the way down to the stadium, where I assume he's going to take the metro over to here. To then walk to school? We have to, oh no, Thomas! We're never going to find him again. We have to find him. We have to see this journey through. Also, look at all these people. Look at all these people coming out the train station. I love it. Duck-tober, yes. Today is Duck-tober. And as we come down towards the stadium, you'll see why, if you missed it. City has some transport issues. My city is an adventure, okay? You say issue, I say adventure. Oh, weird little dip right there. It's kind of odd. There we go, looks a little better. Alright, where'd Thomas go? Thomas? We have to find him. He's gone. He's gone forever. Is anyone else going to high school? We've lost him. Oh, we found him! There we go. Hey, Bitbot. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we're in the heart of downtown, down by the stadium. I think Thomas is drunk. By the way he's stumbling around. He was doing some drinking on the monorail. He's waiting for the light, very safe. Okay, even in his drunken state. Oh, yep, he's taking the metro, where we can't really see. So he's gonna pop out over here. We've lost him again. Oh, where's he going? He's going all the way down to here. Oh, there's no way we're gonna find him in this. Drunk and going to school, exactly. Hey, Bowles. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I think he's in there. I think he's one of these. No, you're not one of these. Are you? Willow Murray. That's his mother. They commute together. I think he's gone. I think he's gone forever, unless he's on the next train. Because we did get here very quickly. Here he comes. He's one of these. No, we've lost him. We've lost him forever. Farewell. Farewell, Thomas. Thumper! Activating the super secret alert of the day, aka the new sub alert. Thank you very much for gifting the sub to Extenian. Extenian, welcome. How you doing? Enjoy the gift sub. 4 months in a row being a sub here. How you guys doing? Thumper, thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Alright. That's right, we were tracking. We were tracking. But we've lost them. So what do we do now? Also, this road sort of just ends. We never figured out where we're going with that. But I think we need a new tile for it. The scary alert, yes. A little spooky. We need housing. Actually, we need industry. Do we try... Oh my god, that scared me. Not the chosen one. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Oh my god, that legit scared me. Oh. I actually forgot about that. The terror bits. The brother of destruction bits. Alerts on point right now. I'm glad you're enjoying them, Thumper. literally had the idea just like a couple hours ago. I was like, oh, I should do some like Halloween special alerts. And in my mind, I was just changing the Pokemon animated sprites from Geodude to Haunter and Gengar. And then I was like, oh, but what about like the sub emote? Oh, what about the bits emote? And I was out of ideas. So I was like, I'll do the Undertaker. Seems fitting, right? Also, did any of you guys check out Monday Night Raw? When The Undertaker came back and beat up a bald Shawn Michaels? No? Just me? Okay. I digress. Let's do some building. We put the curve out here. Let's do some building. Get some roads going. Shawn Michaels bald. I know. It doesn't sound right. It isn't right. It's really weird looking. But he's pretty much bald. That's gotta be Kane. Exactly. DB knows. DB knows what's up. His beautiful hair, I know. Him and Triple H now, just like shaved heads. And it's really weird. Don't know if I want this to stay 4 lanes. Love the Undertaker and Jeff Hardy match. Oh, the ladder match, I'm assuming, is the one you're referring to. That's kind of like the Jeff Hardy Undertaker match. Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, he's got a pretty... I love his theme song. I also love his work in the ring, but his theme song, when that hits, the hype is real. Just search Shawn Michaels, and the second autofill was bald. Oh my goodness. Poor Shawn Michaels. Alright, let's get this... Let's space this out a little bit. Instead of doing every 10. We'll get rid of those guys, so that's perfectly in the middle. Probably not going to connect it right there. And why? Is it because of the hill? Is it the slope that's messing with our zoning? That's fine, because we're going to put some curves in. Who wants to walk with Elias? There, we're going to put some just big old blocks in as our starting points. Out here by the farms. And then we'll get some big old curves. Get that going there. Oh, I'm liking this already. And actually, I kind of want that to connect right into there. Nah. That's a little weird looking. Little weird looking. Kind of want something like this, right? Which we used our grid for, which we're kind of working with. You met Shinsuke? Oh, that's awesome. that. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I have no idea what I'm doing. Just trying to make a neighborhood. This is not working well. I think I want a circle. We're out here by the farms. Let's get some crop circles. That's what we're missing. That road I like. That road I like. The curviest. Oh, here we go. Get some connections going. That'll lead us into some proper spaces. That's it. That's the one. That's the winner right there. Get a connection there. We have the connections over there and a connection down there. So we have 3 separate connections, relatively spaced out, allowing us to put a little bit of housing in there. Met Steve Austin when you were younger. I did shake I was at a live event and I had like relatively close seats to the front. This was like years ago though, probably when I was like in high school. But after the show concluded, they were like wrapping up stuff, and referee Charles Robinson, aka Lil Nate, walked by and I shook his hand. And that was the closest I got to like actually meeting a professional wrestler. A WWE wrestler, at least. Like the music tonight? Glad you're enjoying it, BitBot. Make an OWO district? I don't know if I know what that is, Kyle. Yeah, I like this. I like this because it's got space here by the larger road, right? Oh, just spell OWO on the road. Oh, actually, I just realized I made a stick man. I made a little stick man, and he's running to work. He's running to work at the farms. Do you guys see the stick man, or is that just me? Put some grass. It's his little hand. He's like, hey, wait up for me. I'm running to work. Oh my goodness. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to build roads. Let's actually put some trees on here. I feel like we haven't used the road with trees a lot. I'll put a little bit on there. And we could actually do bicycle lanes. Yeah, he's getting stabbed in the stomach, right? Hey, are you? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Some bike lanes on this. Encourage some biking. He's a saint stick man. Yeah, we're not having any work issues, so I'm going to put a little more farms. I think I said in the past we weren't going to do any more farms but I'm a liar, so we will. And let's put some industrial fence down here. Oh, that doesn't get rid of the zoning? I thought fences got rid of zoning. Okay, just the new types of fences. The proper fences will get rid of the zoning. So I'll put a little bit of that in so we get a nice, perfect zoning there. A little more fencing. Use tree roads all the time for the anti-parking. Yeah. There's a couple road styles that'll do that. There's the trees. I think the grass ones also take away the parking. Essentially any type of road that has decoration. So like the bike lanes, trees, grass, they all take away the parking. Does the 2-lane? No, the 2-lane doesn't. But the 2-lane with grass will, so. Would it be too dangerous, and I know the answer is already yes, to put some shops right by the train? I actually don't think it would be. I've seen shops that close to trains before. Not a gigantic strip, but I've seen a little bit of trains. A little bit of train shops, train stop shops. Just put a bunch of little guys down here. Preparing your breakfast. Oh, I'm jealous, Extension. I am jealous. Oh, and let's also take away those little bits. And we're gonna put some pathways. Found it around a train track. Yeah, a lot of cities, especially like sort of Midwest United States in particular. A lot of those cities were being built. I guess maybe Midwest is more cars, like spoken wheel pattern, like Chicago. Is Chicago spoken wheel? Or am I thinking of Indianapolis? One of those cities. I took an urban geography class once. But yeah, just seeing how cities are sort of designed and the influences behind their designs, whether it be transportation modes, resources, stuff like that. Just fascinating. There we go, going up and over the trains. Hey, Joe. Welcome back. Alaska makes you sick? What is this clip? Why did I make you sick, Joe? What, with my stick figure? Oh, makes a stick figure, not sick. Stick. I can read. JK, I can't read. Moga! I love that alert. I might have to keep this alert. I don't want October to end. Moga, thank you very much for the 3 months in a row. Moga, keep enjoying that happy little rock and enjoy your silver rock sub badge now that you're at 3 months. And thank you very, very much for the continued support. Really do appreciate it. Drag that to be nice and centered. And then we can actually just copy and paste it. Put another one down here. Boop. And then that doesn't need to be raised. So we have a bunch of lovely little pathways. Going up and over. Enjoy the lurk, Joe. Hope you're doing well. Cool. And we already have someone using it, which is excellent. And how's traffic doing? 85%. A little busy down by the train station, which is understandable. You guys are just going crazy. Now, why are they choosing to go that way rather than straight? Wouldn't that be a faster road? Let's bump this down. Let's make that 30. And then that's 60. And that's 40. And that's actually just going to get bumped up to a 4-lane road. A small 4-lane road. So it's actually going to be 50. So hopefully they stick to that bigger road. And why are all you guys circling around? What is up with the traffic here? They don't understand rhombuses, apparently. There we go. I think we've solved it. Because there's one more intersection on the bigger road. That could be it. Yeah, we want them to stick to that major avenue as much as possible. Because they actually have specific turning lanes there, which is good. This is just a little backup nightmare. And actually, I might know why all this traffic is occurring. All this traffic might be happening because this is ore industry. You can see we're running low on that ore resource in here because I didn't use the unlimited resource mod, which was probably foolish of me. I may just turn this into regular industry then. Because what they're doing is probably just importing all those resources they need, which is causing more traffic here and the lack of that goods production. Also, we have a lot of dead people, but don't worry about that. All right, that's why we have the Undertaker alert. Needs to take care of all the dead people. Yeah, we're gonna change this. We do have a bunch of industrial demand, so hopefully it won't use up too much of it, but we're just going generic industry. And now all those are gonna rebuild. Can I name this stickman friend after you? Sure, that could be the Joe Mumbly district. CS strategy and simulation. Yep. Strategy, simulation, and just luck. Let's put a little district out here. And actually, we do want a district out here regardless, because we want to make sure these people are going to be nice and dumb. Because we do want them working in those farms and in our industrial areas. And maybe even an organic and local produce. I'll let you decide, Joe. Do you want your district to be organic? Have I named a poop pipe? Have we put in the... We did put in a water treatment. This can be the Ninu water treatment. There you go. You got it. It's there. How you doing, Ninu? And Crump, how you doing? Howdy. Welcome. Uneducated and totally organic. I like it. I like it. So we want them. School's out. Organic and local. And this is the Joe Mumbly Square. Marin. I'm assuming you're talking about the barb in his stomach. Ew, vegans. Just because it's organic doesn't mean it's vegan. You can have organic stuff that's not vegan, and vice versa. And we do need some people. We do need some people here. Oh, and we need some electricity as well, because they actually disconnected? No, they didn't. You're lying. And let's also make this road, since we have so much commercial on it, and I just ruined all my pathways. We're gonna make that 4 lanes. Actually, we'll keep that. Keep that 2 lanes. My pathway. My beautiful, beautiful pathway. Nope. Oh, that's because I copied it probably. That is okay. Just copy it again. And there we go. Looking good. Richard is taking some vacations in your city. Oh no, Mithriak. Oh. Oh, that's so cinematic. The lighting is beautiful. Isn't fire so beautiful? I mean, a terrible disaster that I never want to see in my cities. A little bit of housing out here. Start getting them connected. Oh, we also are probably going to need water for Joe Mumbly Square. My patience when building cities is astounding. When you make a new city, you have to build up as fast as possible. Oh, it's a struggle. It definitely is a struggle for sure. And I try to start really slow. And I feel like as it goes, as the city progresses, I actually speed up my building a little bit more. Especially with like this side, where I was like, oh, let's just make a giant or a small area, and then I make a giant farm, right? But I try to take it slow. I consciously focus on trying to do that just because it does seem to produce better results. Also, what happened? And then you also don't get death waves. So you can tell we're building too fast because we've got giant death waves. Oh, these guys are all rebuilding. That's what is happening. The slow rebuild of industry. They're sleeping the eternal sleep. Yeah, we are losing a little bit of population, which I don't necessarily like. How many dead people do we have? Only 400. All right, it's only 400 dead people. You guys act like it's the end of the world. All right, it is rising. We also don't have any death coverage in here, apparently. Oh, because our cemeteries are full. So they're no longer being helped out. Crematorium. Somewhere down here. Let's sneak it in. Right in there. Right in the middle of the shopping center. And this is actually a good spot where we can sort of sneak one in by the cemetery. And then this cemetery as well. I'm actually going to put a little side street and do a little dirt road. Or actually, we'll just do a normal road because we can actually get this going right in that grid, yeah. Dead people's the biggest problem for you, or trash? Yeah. Those are kind of like the most unpleasant services, right? Fire and police, you don't really mind living next to a fire police station. You know you're relatively safe from fires if the fire department's right down the street. But a crematorium is a little more unsettling, right? What happens when a body falls dead and no one notices? Exactly. If no one sees it, it's not even there. Is there a mod where you can automatically empty trash and dead people when it fills up? I'm not sure about that. You think so, but it hasn't been updated? Ah, yeah. That's the one thing about, like, sort of niche mods like that. Especially after like the mod apocalypse that occurred with the Park Life update, as some of the smaller mods don't get the update treatment. So even if it is there, it might not be functional. Oop, there we go. So we've got a crematorium. Traffic too. Speaking of traffic, how's our traffic doing? 86%. Not bad. These guys a lot less busy, which is good. There also are a lot less buildings out here, but we're doing good things. What is this? What is this tiny little building? This is the cutest thing in the world. Just a little ball. Just sitting out here doing industrial things. That's adorable. And our power still needs to be all connected, yeah. Which is unfortunate. Let's see if we can get that connected up a little nicer. But I guess we really don't want to put any more industry down because they're still filling up. They're still working on that. So while those guys do their thing, we'll do our thing down over in our new residential area. And just put a few more houses. Thumper, thank you very much for the 5 more biddies. They should just be garbage trucks, but instead they pick up dead people. Oh my goodness. Just on-the-go incinerators, right? If Pizza Hut can have an oven in their delivery van, why can't a morgue? Alright, that got a little too dark. I apologize. Comparing crematoriums to Pizza Hut. Right, we're putting a bunch of trees out here. Have I ever used the first person on Sunbird? I don't know if I have. Because the thing about the first person is you can't turn. Oh my god. Too close. I was not prepared. Why are they made of plastic? Why are there mannequin people riding Sunbird? It's October. Spooky month. Spooky things happen. The spoops confirmed. Did you know that was going to happen, Mithriak? Were you setting me up for that? Was it a setup? I should have known. I should have known. Should have known something was up. That was worth... Oh my goodness, Noodle. Noodle with the harsh burn. Should have gotten bamboozle insurance. I'm naming a shop bamboozle insurance. I don't care what this is. Vegan delights? No. We've got bamboozle insurance. It's official. There we go. It's in the city. We're covered. Pretty good. Get a couple more bright green trees, just fill this all up. And it's in the Joe district. It is. You are the front runner of bamboozle insurance clients. Love it. Oh, we should probably also get some services out here. Speaking of bamboozle insurance, let's get some things like some medical. Let's get some fire coverage for these guys. bit of police action as well. And would we be able to sneak a park in here? Yes. Will it let me move it? Oh, it will. So if I did something like that theoretically. Oh, you can't grab that. Okay. So you can grab the pathways now with the updated movement mod that belong to buildings, but you can't actually grab the entrance. I was hoping I could drag that. But we cannot. That is fine. We'll just move that right to there. That is totally okay. Get a little curve going in there. And this is where we can do that little bit of moving. No, maybe not. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm not quite sure how the path connection bits actually can be manipulated. Before we put that path down, we could. Now we can't. Makes no sense. Oh no. Oh no, Canuck, what have you done? What is this clip? Oh. We're gonna have to just connect it up manually. There we go. Actually, that's, I would say, acceptable. Oh, that's not. Curving right around the building. Oh, I like that. I like that. Just get a nice variety of trees out here. I'll put some more of the oak trees as well, since they're a part of the park. Hey, Kata. Need some help? What do you need help with? Dear diary, there are plastic people riding the balloons. I was not expecting that. Why are they made of plastic? Seriously though. I need answers. Nothing bad will happen in this park. There will be absolutely no fires going on. Richard is a plastic balloon person? Oh man. We're learning so much. We're unraveling the secrets. Still getting that residential demand, which I love to see. And before these guys actually build, we're going to put a little pathway in here. Do we need to? Absolutely not. Do we want to? Yes, we do. Just because. too much information coming in right now. It's like an M. Night Shyamalan twist, right? Plastic people in the balloon the entire time. Oh, we need some death care out here as well. Let's go with a cemetery. Because I just like using cemeteries in my low density areas. But we will also give them a crematorium to go with it. Get the combo going, right? Get the 1-2 punch of death care so we can tackle that issue once and for all. He bought some plastic people to make the loneliness go away. Oh my goodness. To fly, it needs fire. Oh, this is true. Without fire, the balloon would not exist. It would not stay aloft. I'm a little creeped out now. I don't want to go too close for it. A hill for the church. Do our little terraforming bit. Little tiny hill up there. I like it. I'll allow it. Uses plastic people as fuel. Under a bit of stress after sending another stream that stressed you out for an hour? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can de-stress. Get some calm in your life. We're always here. Usually doing calm things. Yesterday was a little, or Monday was a little not calm, but it was still fun. I don't like how the buildings worked. It won't. It's supposed to be level. You're supposed to be level. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Get a few more trees in, just plop them all down. This area loves its greenery. Couple big trees. Couple bright trees. Just blend them all together. Perfect. And we're still getting that zoning. I love it. It might also be because so many people have died that we now need more people to come take their place. But whatever the reason, I'm just happy we have it. Should we put some fences up by these train lines, do you think? Do you think some more of those industrial fences would be necessary here? Or would that be a little overkill? Even, oh, it would fit all the way down and under. I mean, it puts a little barrier between our bamboozle insurance. That's for sure. I don't know if I really like that, though. But it does seem sort of realistic, doesn't it? To have a protective barrier. A smaller fence. We could do a smaller fence. This is the tallest fence. But we do have the half size. We also have wooden barricades. I don't know where I'd use those. Maybe on a road. If we don't want someone to go on this road, don't go down that road. All right, they did not listen. That's when you get into the crazy amount of detailing where you detail traffic or detail what's the word? Like road work, road construction. I'm always amazed when I see people do that. Is the fence is just an asset from the workshop. I don't know exactly which one it is. I can try to find it. No, that's the store. Because it was a pack. It was just like a pack of industrial fences. Let's see. It is network fences. So it's like network roads, but network fences. Safety decoration pack, to be specific. There you go. There's a link to it for those interested in the fences. I'll make that like a command. I'll make like a fence command. Okay. So now, let's see. Did I do it right? Hey, there we go. Exclamation mark fence, if you want to know about fences. Hey, Krug. How you doing? Been watching the VODs? Hopefully you're enjoying it. Did I clean up the river yet? We've cleaned up most of it. And we even have our happy rubber duck that we just put in today. I do love him. Oh, I love him so. Look how beautiful he is. Our beautiful baby boy. But we have cleaned up the river. The only part that's a little nasty is down here, but that is the edge of the city. So there's really nothing we can do about that. Hopefully, we can reach our next milestone and unlock the eco water treatment plants, and then we'll be able to get a little bit more clean water. So other than that little bit, everything is nice and crystal clear and looking good. And there's our beautiful boy, Canuck the duck. No, this is a Quackimoto was the name. The duck is distracting you. I know. I could just sit here and stare and watch him bob up and down. Oh, 88% traffic. I like it. I like where it's going. A lot of traffic coming in here. A lot of that industrial traffic. Joe Mumbly. with the 666 bits beating the devil out of the city. Thank you very much, Joe. Really do appreciate that. Getting all the special alerts tonight. You guys are going crazy. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. 87% traffic. I will not complain about, especially considering the amount of level crossings we have in this city. To have 87% traffic, even though I know it's a city of like 30,000, but still. Like down here, especially, where we have, let's see, shall we count them? Shall we count the level crossing? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I continue down there. But 6 just in this area alone. And traffic's still good. I love it. Your newest small city? Let's check it out. Ooh. Good start. Good start to a city. They all look the same. That's just your building style. Joe, thank you very much for the one more bit added on. And look, all our trees came back from that fire from earlier. Part of me wants to continue our metro line. But part of me thinks if we do, we're gonna ruin the good thing we have going on with like the trains and the monorail. Because we have like 150 people using the monorail now. And over 1,000 people using the trains. And we have the big train station. I'm thinking we just double down on trains and monorail. Alright. So we got the train coming out here. And that's a cargo train. Is this cargo train getting any use? A little bit. There's some people using it. That's gotta move though. We gotta move that eventually. New station near Thomas's school. Oh, for the monorail? Where does he live? Oh, down here. So he can take the monorail all the way down to the stadium to then take the metro all the way back. We could just put a monorail stop here in the middle. I actually wouldn't mind that. Kind of be like a nice go-between point for the line. Be relatively easy to do. I wish I could have this stop on this road without it being a gigantic road. That's fine. We'll just recess it a little bit. Put it right back there. Grab a train. Or a track. And boop. And boop. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Does it work well without buses? I'm not a huge fan of the buses, just because I tend to break the bus lines a lot. And then I have to like redraw them all. Which is why I typically stay away from them. They can be very useful, for sure. Especially like getting people to larger public transportation. Like having a bus line that comes to the metro or to the monorail would be good. Or have a little bus line that goes around the high density area and then comes to the train station. Stuff like that is always a good idea. I just personally find them a little hard to stay on top of in terms of keeping them managed properly. So I don't even bother. But that's a me thing. We've got a parking lot up there. I want to put another little parking lot down here. I feel like I have slacked a little bit on the parking. Oh, I forgot. I also got this little guy off the workshop. It's very, very small. I don't know if I'd be able to actually find a good spot for it. But it's a little bridge. It would have to be a very, very, very narrow area, which I don't think exists. So it was right there. Yeah. Could terraform a little bit. Or actually, could it go over a train line? Can't go over a train line. Although I feel like it could go. Hold on. Hold up. Where'd it go? Right here. I don't know if people actually use this though. If they use it like a pathway or if it's just for decoration. But we can find out. Oh, but that looks so cool. Oh, you know what I could have done? I'm a dum-dum. We could have just put this sort of on top of it, right? And manipulated the path underneath it so people would actually walk on it. So let's get another little node point in there. Perfect. Perfect. And get rid of that little post. No, that's not the post. And one job game. Nope. I've ruined it. I've ruined everything. Go there. Go down. Oop. Okay, now we want the posts, just the posts. Is that the post? No, that's not the post. I've done it again. Hey, Narwhal. Want to play cities, but your computer's gone full potato? Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, so there's a way you can just... Is the big circle the post? Okay, the big circle's the post. Get rid of the posts. Get that going in there. Get you coming over. Let's try to make that relatively the same height. Nope. And that goes right into there. It doesn't quite work. Ah, the pathway's actually wider than it. Aww. 'Twas a valiant effort, though. Yeah, so I think this little guy is just for looks. It does look really cool, though. I will give it that. Yeah, it just doesn't work for what we're doing. Glad I got rid of all those pathways. Totally didn't need them. Just put you right back. So this is the 6th time I'm building these little pathways. Something like that. You know, if it works once, delete it and do it again, right? Noodles getting chainsaw hands? What? You're upgrading your parts in November? Oh, okay. So chainsaw hands? You're gonna be the new killer in Dead by Daylight? Hey, Oswald. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Okay, that's looking good. Do some more zoning in here, and that's all just gonna be zoned. And a little more zoning in there as well. But all these guys, this is just gonna be trees. And this isn't gonna be as dense. Gonna be some open space in here. Let's see if we can do that without getting rid of some houses. Just like so. Lovely curved pathway. Connecting that up. Put colorful trees around Oasis Stadium. What does Oasis Stadium actually have around it? Does it have room? Oh, actually it does. It has lots of room. How did we not put anything there? How did we leave this so bare? And it's also a little hilly. Look, bunch of pink and purple trees. I think what we actually need around these guys, there's a couple boulders over there and a couple more over here. And then around those guys, we put a bunch of trees. All the little marshmallow trees. So happy and fluffy. And just sort of beautify the area, right? Twitch still giving you problems, Canuck? Can you ban Twitch, Canuck? Just ban them. Just ban all of Twitch. Oh yeah, all these purple trees. Just sneaking in there. Where will I stream it? Mixer, of course. Am I not using Mixer right now? Is this not Mixer? I thought this was Mixer all along. Oh, I love it. Love it all. You don't know what Mixer is? Isn't it like, didn't Xbox start Mixer? Isn't it Microsoft? Which wouldn't be better. To be fair, it would not be better. For the past like week or so, on several occasions, my Xbox has told me in the middle of playing games, hey, you should sign into Xbox. And it's like, Xbox, I'm playing Xbox. I'm already on Xbox, using Xbox, signed into Xbox. But my console was like, are you sure? Are you sure you're signed in? Let's disconnect you real quick, just to make sure. So that's always fun. These. I love all these colors we're getting. And we still have to save room for the really bright pink guys, the cotton candy trees, as we've referred to them in the past. And I think it's time for them. There we go. Just find those little gaps where they can sneak right in there. Xbox will forever be buggy, that's why it makes Xbox Xbox, exactly. It's the charm of Xbox. It's like, hey, do you like your game crashing at key points in the gameplay? Try an Xbox. Coral Reef Stadium. Now, the one thing I do dislike a little bit about this is because we don't have any anarchy mods. Before anyone says anarchy mod, I know that would solve this. But we can't actually get any trees inside those rocky bits. So they kind of make like a perfect square around the rocks. That's my only concern, unless we choose a different rock. Because there are certain rocks, like this guy, which it will allow you to put trees in. Which I think I like better. Alright, and it doesn't have to go right up to the rock, but just make it not seem as square and perfect, right? Yeah, I like that. Hey, MP. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hopefully your night's going pretty well for you. Let's see if we can find another one, because you can see we delete that and the perfect square just remains intact. But I don't know. Maybe this guy? I don't know what the qualification. No, this guy won't do it. That garbage can. Thank you very much for the host. There's certain ones. That's not one of them. You? Or is it just literally that one? Is it just that one rock? I think it's just that one rock. Oh! Oh, that is gigantic. Going great. Good to hear, MP. Good to hear. Could do a spire. Oh. Big boy. Big boy spires. Oh yeah, that's it. That's the winner. That's the winner of the rock roulette. Perfect. There we go. Finally get a little detailing done by the stadium. I do like that. And actually, let's grab a couple more trees, because we do have these palm trees out front. And we're actually going to continue those sort of around the outside here. Just sort of make that go all the way around. The big boy spire. What's our team called? I don't know if we actually came up with an official team name. We did in our last city. The Coral Reef Sharks. The Zandstrum Reef Sharks. I'm okay with that. It's a pretty cool name. Sandflies. Yeah, I like that. Just gives something a little decorative around the edge. Oh, how's our lighthouse doing, by the way? Not too shabby, with our little lighthouse keeper down here. The duck. I forget the duck exists, and then I turn the camera, and then there it is. Just staring right down at us. Love it. Oh, and this is actually nasty industry. I did not mean for that to be the case. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm actually okay with it, and I'm actually Gonna get rid of a little extra bit of district right there. Because that way we don't have to worry about the farm issues getting too out of hand, right? So yeah, those are just going to be normal industrial areas, and this is just going to continue being a lot of housing. But not in this area. But for real, what's the team name? I like the Zandstrum Reef Sharks. That's a pretty cool name. And then all the curves. All the curves out here. Don't know why it's curving. And maybe it's gonna split. Maybe it's gonna curve up here as well. All right, Bryson, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with us. We wish you could stay too. But we'll catch you later. Team Noodle. Go 1, 2, 4. We're going 8. That's the biggest curve we can fit. And it's a big one. But I like it because it's a smooth curve, right? Oh, okay. Okay, game. That's what you want. There we go. Just snap it right back into place. Team Noodle it is. It's rigged. My city can't be on fire and rigged, alright? We can't be having multiple issues. It's either burning down or it's rigged. It's not both. Can't be both. Alright, this is hopefully a little spot where we can get some slip ramps in. Oh, but doesn't want it. Let's see if it'll do it with our smaller roads. Nope. And why it does not like that? Because it's such a short distance between nodes there. Is that what it is? That shouldn't be the issue. We'll do it that way. No. Put a little node there, then connect them. There we go. So we've got the node there. Add a little bit of road on that side. That's how you cheat the system. I mean, do effective work. No cheating. It's rigged to burn. Richard of the balloon people. Of the plastic people, you mean? Those balloon people. They're fakes. They're phonies. They're frauds. Okay, I'm liking this. Liking our little slip ramps. You can't. Cool. 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 Just do a little bit of lane management. And you guys are good to go. This is getting wild. This is getting wild out here. And I'm a little concerned if we keep building this up a lot. This actually might be the end of it. We might not go much further than this. This might just all sort of become dead-end roads, stuff like that. But all of those people that are trying to either get into the city or on to our little highway expressway, they're all going to be filtering through here and these 4 intersections. The box of doom is what we'll call it, with the trains going through. So if we fill up all of this area with residential, that might get a little messy. Just gonna have to keep an eye on that. All I'm saying. But I'm liking this so far. I'm liking how this is looking. Hey, CSDM. Welcome to the stream. Go back to normal roads. Put the snapping back on as well. Let's go 3 and 3. But then split you there. Get that going down to there. I like that. Yeah, mostly residential, maybe a little more commercial down in here, since it is a bit of a box. And maybe we could put something a little grander in there. Maybe like the Mall of Moderation, which I don't think... Have we put a mall in at all? I don't think we have. Have we done any unique buildings? We've done the clock tower. We've done a statue. Obviously, we've done the stadium. Meteor Park. Another park down there. I think that's the Fountain of Life and Death. Our baseball stadium. Obviously, the Gherkin. And our little archway, but that's it. Does it look like a terrier? Does what look like a terrier? The city? Whose intersection is that? Intersection is which? The Box of Death? Is that what you're talking about? This little guy down here? Are noticing many shapes in my builds. Apparently this one is like a Where's Waldo of shapes. The big highway intersection? Oh, this guy? The big guy? This is massive. This was a mistake. That's what this was. But this is... It's doing well. I will give it that. I do think splitting off the highway to sort of have the bypass roads is doing a really good job at just keeping the traffic a little more spread out rather than them all funneling into here into a big four-way junction, right? Yeah. But I'm just a little concerned. The industrial traffic's doing okay. It's not doing too bad. They do have to make a left-hand turn here, which I did say we could change. You want a big highway intersection? We can't, like, name an intersection. I mean, I guess we can. It's just we can't officially name it. Yeah, I don't know if there's enough traffic to warrant making this like a three-way interchange. Draw a district. Oh, that's a good idea, Canuck. We did dub this the Jafar staff very early on. Because it looks like the staff of Jafar. And then we got the violin case over here. Which is, it's doing its job. What's the name of Jafar's parrot? You mean Iago? Iago? Iago. Not Iago. Iago. Voiced by, what's his face? The bloated mistake. Mustn't be renamed. Let's get some roads in. And I didn't decide. Do I want them all out here? I think I do. I think I do. It's relatively small. At least the moderate one is. Yeah. Nice big shopping center. Gilbert Godfrey, that's the name I couldn't think of. But you guys knew. You guys knew. We all know. It's just one of those things everyone knows. Don't go easy. Thank you very much for the host. Alright, get our grid in. Get our grid so we know exactly what the distances we have are. Go straight to there. And yeah, actually, we'll keep that. And I want this middle bit to be that mall. See if we can make it fit centered. Hey, Phantom. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Mall of Moderation. Nope. Does not fit perfectly centered. Which is annoying, but it's alright. We can work around it. And it doesn't even fit perfectly centered left and right either. Extra feels bad. Put a lot of little entranceways. I feel like you see a lot of those in a mall. And then around that, we're going to put a whole lot of parking. That is what Move It is for. This is true. For cleaning up all the bad things. And oh, I should have leveled this. I feel like I should have leveled this. But then everything else would be uneven. Decisions. Decisions. Do we just sort of work with it? Yeah, because that's very steep. That's not too bad though. Have it sort of like bowed in the middle. Yeah, this side's just way over top. I guess that's fine. No. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to make all these inner roads. We're going to make those little itty bitty roads. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. So we'll just snug that all up. And we'll actually even grab these guys. So that's pretty good. Very cool. Now, with the little bit of moving we did, we should be able to sneak in a couple of these guys. Oh, this is where I'm gonna wish I had the pavement mod. I'm just gonna copy and paste 1 and 2. They can overlap a little bit, that's totally fine. Gotta go. Alright, MP. Have a fantastic rest of the day at work. Thanks for hanging out with us. Always good to see you. Makes sense to zone everything around as businesses. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be a big old commercial zone for sure. Now we're going to do a little more parking in there. In there, and right in there. And then we have our 4x3 guys, which will sneak in there. Little bumpy. It is a little bumpy. Oh, and look at this car. This poor, poor car. Yeah, don't have a concave parking lot, please. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then, of course, a bunch of big trees around on the outside. Sort of hide those ugly edges, right? Just get a nice little mix in there. Oh, that was a big boy. Perfect. Now, on the outside of all that, that's where a few of the shops are going to be. Give them a parking lot as well. And they're actually going to get a big one. Right in there for that side. And then right in there for these guys. Nope, that doesn't actually fit center, does it? Or does it? No? No. Nice. And behind those shops are going to be shops. Yes, shops on shops. Nothing but shops. Shop till you drop. The one tile commercial, yeah. Hate those one tile commercial buildings. Gonna need a couple more pipes going through there, and then we're also gonna need some electrical connections. There we go. And I love it. Behind the one large... Oh, this guy. Yeah, that guy got zoned. That guy got zoned. We don't want them. It was hiding in the trees. I'm okay with that. I like it. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Don't need multiple roads there. And we do have a little bit of commercial here, but this is going to be like the mecca shopping center. And actually, hold on. Do I have... Did I get something off the workshop? I was browsing the workshop a little earlier today when I was getting the rubber duck, and I'm not sure if I got any special buildings. I got a pool. I got the London Aquatic Center. Don't ask me why. One of these days you'll get around to reworking all the One Tao commercial assets. They're just all dino oil. That's all they are. Just keep swimming, yes. Just keep swimming. Well, we don't really have a lot of, you know, great water for swimming. We've got a little river, but what if they want to do some laps or something, right? You gotta have the aquatic center for that. Which actually, maybe that's gonna go. That's gonna go down here. I actually totally forgot I got this off the workshop, but it does fit. And it does look pretty cool. The fancy swimming pool, yes. Yeah, it does look really neat. And I think actually, if we go first person, I think we can go inside. Oh yeah. Look at that. We're getting ready for the Olympics, boys. It's happening. Get the diving pool here. We got the laps pool. Oh. This pool was a lie. Alright. It's a really cool asset. Hey, Goa. You want to swim there? It would be really nice, wouldn't it? Alright, let's raise you up a little bit so the grass isn't sticking through the concrete. Oh, I guess raising the road just undoes us raising the building. I figured that out. There we go. That looks pretty good. No parking. We can give them some parking. Oh, I just love that. And actually, oh, I really wish we had the pavement right now. I'm going through pavement withdrawal. It's happening. Get that going. Like so. Don't need pavement. I do though. I need it. I just need parking lot roads. I should get the parking lot roads. And actually, I wanted to get those in my last city, but the last city we did was a snow city, and parking lot roads and snow cities, I found out, don't really mix very well. So I didn't get them, but now that we're not on a snow city anymore, I guess theoretically I could get them. I can't be trusted with that tool. I don't know what you're talking about, Canuck. I'm trustworthy. I'm a trustworthy guy. I think we can work something out. I think it's fine. Oh, there it is. There it is. Perfection. That is exactly what I want. Little raised path. Going all the way around the outside. Nice and level with the pavement. Really, for 1 second, there's an alien ship. What are you talking about? There's no alien ship. That's our swimming pool. Alright? Not everything I make is from outer space, just most things. Nice. Nice. I love it. Looks good. We'll put a couple trees so I don't have to see the unpaved bits. Because if we had the pavement mod, that would all get paved. You guys know. You guys already know. I like that. Look at all these people walking on here as well. Oh, that's really cool. I love that. I feel like we need some more big buildings around here. I know I was putting in low density here, but I think that might change. I think we might convert those to high density. And also get some more offices in. To be honest, it looks like a stadium. I mean, it kind of is a stadium, right? It's a swimming pool stadium, essentially. Nothing wrong with a little pocket of low density and high density. This is true. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I also kind of like the idea of maybe not offices right in front of it. Since we have trees over here on the left, maybe we'll put some trees sort of encapsulating it. Also, this road is getting ridiculously busy. Let's bump that up. Let's make that a 4-lane road. Now that we have the swimming arena. So So that's 4-lane, this is 4-lane. This is only a short little bit, doesn't need to be 4-lane. Oh. This could probably be 4-lane. Yeah, get those specific turning lanes in there. Oh, the duck. How could I forget the duck? I love the duck so much. And traffic, 86%. Not too shabby. Have we named the team? We have named the team. They are the... Well, I guess... You guys named it Team Noodle. I named them the Reef Sharks. Because I like the coral reef vibe. So there's like the official name, which is Reef Sharks, but then there's like the city nickname, which is you guys. You guys giving it the Team Noodle name. Alright, you guys have to go to there. You guys have to go there. There we go. Keeping them moving, I love it. We're all noodles. Man, we're still having those issues, which is ridiculous. Not enough goods, we need more industry. That's what it comes down to. We're pretty much filled up down here. I don't really want to do any more. I don't want to zone this road in particular. But we do have this zone, which is now all rebuilt. And you can see, if you remember the traffic we had down here at this cargo station before, no longer completely backed up because all those ore industries aren't needing any resources because they're just normal industry. So now it's a lot less of a load for the cargo station, which is an A+ for traffic. And then we got the fires going. This crazy junction, which is still doing relatively well. Could be better, but relatively well. Can I show the river again? Sure. Take a look at our river. We'll go take a look at our little duck, our little quackers. There he is. We got the people going by. We got the cars going by. We got the trains going by. Absolutely love that. Love the view, love the waterfall, love the bridges that we have, right? We have lots of cool bridges. Like these guys. Oh, and actually I forgot that this is not only a car bridge, but we also have that people bridge going right next to it. Which is awesome to see. Down their little cattle chute that we made. I do like that though. I do really like that. I've got a golden hand. Well, thank you very much. And I think it's time to officially build out here. We've been holding off. But the time has come to do some building. straight through. But we won't actually connect it over here. And I like that. I like the amount of space in between there. I don't think we need to fill it up any more than that. So we'll get that going. Make sure we still have water. Oh, and actually water availability is getting a little low. We are using nothing but the water towers. Which, do we have an area that we've been putting these guys down? We do. Down here by the farms. We'll do a couple more. So now we should be back in the green. Do we have an airport? We do not. Not yet. The airport unlocks at, let's see, 55, 80,000. Oh boy. Oh boy, those are big milestones. International's 95,000. Damn. That's a lot of people. So different for me. All grids, no cosmetic or aesthetic. Well, hey, that works, right? Grids aren't totally bad. If that's what you like to build, if that's the style you like to roll with, nothing wrong with a good old grid. Because everyone's got their own style. Let's get some dirt path coming. Let's get a little curve going. Actually, we're going to start this over by the edge of the road. Get that curving down that way. And coming right down to the beach. Oh, I love that. I love that path. Bit of straight going, then start curving it off. Yep, I love that. Let's also connect it down over here, so maybe we'll see some people walking through this little area. Not bad. Let's just make that a little nicer. When someone asks if you're a god, you say yes. I'm getting all the Ghostbuster references tonight. I guess it is October, right? It's fitting. Down to the beach. All paths lead to the beach. Almost good. No, it's still not. Still not exactly how I want it. Maybe if we bring that... There we go. Get that apex of the curve right in there. Get it nice and smooth. Perfect. We could also do a crossover here, which might not be a bad idea. Because they can cross down here, and they can cross all the way down here. But they can't cross anywhere in the middle. But we do have a little end of the road there that we could actually bring a pathway down to the beach and do sort of a lower, almost a water level crossing. That way we can maybe see some people coming down to the beach to come across. And give that a purpose. Yes, let's start down here between these couple houses. Get a big old curve coming right down through there.
Hello, hello.
Lakara, thank you very much for the follow. I don't see how this looks. Just going up and over. Like so. Relatively smooth. It's got a little bit of a bump in it. Should we leave the bump? Does the bump look good? Need boats. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if we had the amount of cruise ships that we did in our last city? There you go. Just get over the hump. Yeah, it doesn't actually look too bad. Maybe a little extreme, I would say. I think maybe if we just had it like so. So it has a little raise to it, but it's not as ridiculous, right? Oh, and there we already have someone coming down to use it. Yes, I love it. I absolutely love it. Does the Park Life have placeable boats? It does have kayaks. It does have a couple little props. Nothing too grand. No like big rowboats or anything. I think it's, yeah, nature reserve. All the way down here. We do have a couple kayaks that we could put on the beach. And I don't think there's anything in just the normal props. No, it's just generic stuff. Oh, I love this. And we gotta find someone. We gotta find someone coming down here. Let's see if we can grab someone. There we go. One of you guys. Let's go for a little stroll. With extra beautification, yeah, you can place a whole bunch of things. Is that a person in front of us, or is that our own face that we're seeing? I think that's a person in front of us. We're trying to apparently possess their body. Oh, they're gone. Oh, no, they're back. Alright, maybe we're gonna grab the person in front. So we don't have to stare at the back of their head the entire time. Alright, crossing the street. Not even looking both ways, because we're too excited about the pathway. walking down those lovely curves, because the hills are actually pretty steep when you look at them down at this angle. You wouldn't want to go tumbling down that hill, for sure. And then coming all the way down, oh, look at this old man enjoying the sunny day. And then coming right up to that lovely, lovely wooden bridge with the little bump in the middle. I like the little bump. I'm glad we kept it. Hey, Tay-Tay. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Oh, I love this so much. We're actually getting people coming down to the beach. We're letting them get across the river. A little bit of a steep incline. Good leg workout. Gotta stay fit, right? I love it. Yeah, a little steep here. Could make it a little more curvy to try and compensate for that, but I think it's okay. I think it's fine. I will allow it with the steepness. Yeah, we gotta put a couple little guys. We haven't put any little babies in today. Make sure we don't forget about them. Oh, beautiful. A canoe and kayak rental store at the beach. Oh, that would be pretty cool. Have a little, if we could have like a little shack, right? Like a little stand, almost like a lemonade stand sort of deal. That'd be pretty neat. Oh, what's going on with our train? Oh man, look at all the people. So many people walking around. Sense for Games, thank you for the follow. A lot of alarms going off, I'm noticing. But oh yeah, those trains getting some usage. The monorail getting some usage. About 1,600, 1,700 people per week using our transport. And I may put... I did say I was thinking about putting another train line down here. Maybe down in this area. Or actually it could be closer to the mall as well. We do have the one in the farms, but I don't know how much use this guy actually gets. Train line number 1. Actually, train line number 1 gets a fair bit of use. Train line 3, surprisingly, the least used, but it's also the shortest. So that does make sense. Oh, also, how's our cargo doing out here? Is anyone using that? I don't think anyone's using this. Like 2 cars. Oh, and this should definitely have some fences going around it, right? Down by the train yard. good. And that's just gonna follow along with the highway ramp. Again, just to keep people safe, keep them out of the trains. And I'll make that a little nicer. Start from there, just come straight off of that guy. Perfect. Like it was meant to be. I don't know if these fences would actually have a curve to them. I don't think they typically do, but we'll have a little curve there by the train yard. Actually, I lied. We're changing this. Get rid of you, because this is going to be coming down. To about there. And then just straight over to there. So it closes in the yard, right? Oh, also the hill. What's going on with that hill? There we go. Just make it nice and smooth. There we go. I like that. It actually kind of gives it a nice sort of boundary, right? Although we don't actually have any fences over here, I realized. So it's not complete. I'm a liar. We can go under there, which is beautiful. Unless we want to keep them out from under there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's keep them out from underneath the train overpass. And then going right from there into there. Nice and smooth. Relatively the same on either side. And right up to the sidewalk. Perfect. And then on the outside of that, let's put a bunch of trees. Not on the inside. Not where the trains are going to be. But on the outside. On the free land. That's where a bunch of happy green trees can live. They can be free, so we'll get rid of you guys. We're just going to give you a new home on the outside. They don't want to be locked up, caged up, right? They want to have space to grow, spread their limbs, Can people climb the trees to get into the yard? They could. But then they'd have to jump out of a tree. Lacking a cave? Oh, we don't have any caves. You are right about that. And I do love a good cave. I like that, because it also really just makes that train yard pop out a little more, because it's so contrasted with all the trees, right? Excellent. Just continuing the Gherkin Forest. Tay-Tay's unaware of the duck. Oh, Tay-Tay! We gotta show you the duck. How could I forget? There he is. Look at him. Look how beautiful he is. The duck command. Hey, what's up, Hawaii? Welcome to the stream. Oh, he's so good. I want 1,000,000 of them. I wish we had more water on the map. That way I could just have as many ducks as I wanted. Two Hawaiians in chat. I wish I could live in Hawaii just for the time zone. Not that I feel